Stop mixing these words. Learn the difference in simple words. Say versus tell. Say. Meaning, to speak words. Example, he said, hello. Focus on the words spoken. Tell. Meaning, to inform or instruct someone. Example, she told me a story. Focus on communicating to someone, often with details. Watch versus look. Watch. Meaning, observe something carefully over time. Example, I watch TV every evening. Implies attention over time. Look. Meaning, direct your eyes at something briefly. Example, look at that painting. Implies quick direction of gaze. Big versus large. Big. Meaning, great in size, common, more informal. Example, that's a big dog. Often less formal, more general. Large. Meaning, greater than usual size, slightly more formal. Example, he bought a large house. Used in formal or specific contexts. Hear versus listen. Hear. Meaning, the ability to perceive sound. Example, I hear music outside. Passive process. Listen. Meaning, to pay attention to sound. Example. Please listen to me carefully. Active process. Bring versus take. Bring. Meaning, move something toward the speaker. Example, please bring me a glass of water. Take. Meaning, move something away from the speaker. Example, take this book to the library. Win versus beat. Win. Meaning, to achieve victory. Example, we won the match. Beat. Meaning, to defeat someone. Example, we beat the other team. Alone versus lonely. Alone. Meaning, by oneself, neutral. Example, I like being alone sometimes. Lonely. Meaning, feeling sad about being alone. Example, she felt lonely after moving away. Finish versus complete. Finish. Meaning, bring to an end. Example, I finished my homework. Emphasis on ending. Complete. Meaning, make something whole or perfect. Example, he completed the project successfully. Emphasis on wholeness and quality. Speak versus talk. Speak. Meaning, more formal, often one-way communication. Example, she will speak at the conference. Talk. Meaning, more informal, conversation. Example. They talked for hours. Job versus work. Job. Meaning, a specific position or employment. Example, she has a new job at the bank. Work. Meaning, general activity or effort, tasks done. Example, I have a lot of work to do today. Look versus see. Look. Meaning, direct your eyes intentionally. Example, look at the sky. See. Meaning, notice something with your eyes. Example, I see a bird on the tree. See is passive, look is active. House versus home. House. Meaning, the physical building. Example, they built a new house. Home. Meaning, where you live and feel you belong. Example, I feel happy at home. Rise versus raise. Rise. Meaning, go up by itself. Example, the sun rises in the east. Raise. Meaning, lift something else. Example, she raised her hand. Teach versus learn. Teach. Meaning, to give knowledge. Example, she teaches English. Learn. Meaning, to receive knowledge. Example, I am learning English. Discover versus invent. Discover. Meaning, find something that already exists. Example, they discovered a new island. Invent. Meaning, create something new. Example, he invented the telephone. Lend versus borrow. Lend. Meaning, give something to someone for a time. Example, can you lend me your pen? Borrow. Meaning, take something from someone for a time. Example, can I borrow your pen? Travel versus trip. Travel. Meaning, the act of going from one place to another, general. Example, I love to travel. Trip. Meaning, a specific journey. Example, we went on a trip to Paris. Fun versus funny. Fun. Meaning, enjoyable. Example, the party was fun. Funny. Meaning, makes you laugh. Example, he told a funny joke. Quick versus fast. Quick. Meaning, happens in a short time, focus on time. Example, she gave a quick answer. Fast. Meaning, high speed, focus on speed. Example, he is a fast runner. Find versus search. Find. Meaning, discover something. Example, I found my keys. Search. Meaning, look carefully for something. Example, I searched my bag for my keys. Buy versus purchase. Buy. Meaning, to get something by paying for it, informal, common. Example, I want to buy a car. Purchase. Meaning, more formal way to say buy. Example, he purchased a new house. Start versus begin. Start. Meaning, to commence, slightly more informal. Example, let's start the meeting. Begin. Meaning, to commence, slightly more formal. Example, she began to speak. Say versus speak. Say. Meaning, to express words, focus on words themselves. Example, he said hello. Speak. Meaning, to talk, often formal or about language ability. Example, she speaks English well. Little versus small. Little. Meaning, can imply size or affection. Example, a little child, affection. Small. Meaning, only size. Example, a small box. Cost versus price. Cost. Meaning, what you pay, can be general or total. Example, the cost of living is high. Price. Meaning, specific amount for something. Example, the price of this book is 200 Indian rupees. Remember versus remind. Remember. Meaning, to keep something in memory. Example, I remember your name. Remind. Meaning, to help someone remember. Example, please remind me to call him. Alone versus single. Alone. Meaning, by yourself, no one with you. Example, she lives alone. Single. Meaning, not married or in a relationship. Example, he is single. Mistake versus error. Mistake. Meaning, a wrong action or decision, general. Example, I made a mistake in my speech. Error. Meaning, more formal, often technical or factual. Example, there was a spelling error in the report. Trip versus journey. Trip. Meaning, a short or specific travel. Example, we went on a weekend trip to the beach. Journey. Meaning, the process of traveling from one place to another, often longer. Example, it was a long journey across the mountains. End versus finish. End. Meaning, a point where something stops. Example, the show ended at 9 p.m. Finish. Meaning, to complete something. Example, I finished my homework. Look versus watch. Look. Quick or directed glance. Example, look at this photo. Watch. Observe something that moves or changes. Example, I watched a movie last night. See versus notice. See. To perceive with your eyes. Example, I see the car coming. Notice. To become aware of something specific. Example, did you notice her new hairstyle? Bring versus fetch. Bring. To carry something towards someone. Example, bring your books to class. Fetch. To go get something and come back. Example, can you fetch me a glass of water? Win versus earn. Win. Get something through a contest or game. Example, he won the match. Earn. Get something by working. Example, she earned a salary of 50,000 Indian rupees. Cry versus weep. Cry. To shed tears, general or loud. Example, the baby is crying. Weep. More literary or quiet and emotional. Example, she wept silently after hearing the news. Spread versus scatter. Spread. Meaning, to cover an area evenly or continuously. Example, she spread butter on the bread. Implies smooth, continuous coverage. Scatter. Meaning, to throw things in random directions. Example, the wind scattered the leaves. Implies irregular, random distribution.